So let's have another look at a student, somebody right at the beginning of the journey. This is done on artificial skin, it's not done on a person, which everybody on my course knows. I'm an advocate of, look, whilst you're learning, it's all done artificially, so it's safe. Nobody's hurting anybody. You can mess up as many times as you want. That's part of the learning process. So we've got, it's like a life and death, a woman, and then she's holding a skull of a man. It could represent anything. So this is done by fary.ink. I think, if I remember rightly, this student is based in Germany. I think off the top of my head, I apologise if I'm wrong. But there's quite a lot happening in this. Please bear in mind, this is months of holding a machine in their hand. So to get to this level, I think she's done exceptionally well. Let's talk about all the good things. She's managed to get some quite small detail in that lace. I think that's really good. The small eye, the intricate teeth. So she's getting familiar now with using the smaller needle. I like how in the dark area, especially to the bottom right, you can see she's got really good solid saturation, more than likely using a magnum needle in that area. The bits that I think needs a bit more work is obviously the smoothing out the mid-tone. So when she's been going from the dark to the lighter areas, the background as a prime example, if that were just done a little bit smoother, we can see that there's blotchy areas. Now I will admit, tattooing these mats is fucking hard work. I would rather tattoo a person, real skin, than these mats any day of the week. It's took me some really getting used to, but that's where I think the effort needs to be focused. We can see the hair, it's nice and loosely done, but just crisping it up that little bit so it looks that little bit less chunky, getting some more wispy, some light bits with corner at mag or the fine needle, depending on her method of tattooing. She's captured it. If you look right at the bottom, that's where it starts to look more whiskey. So if we'd have had a little bit more of that in the top of the head, so it looked that little bit cleaner, I think it'd have made this tattoo that next level. That combined with background, listen, months into a journey, what an amazing piece. There'll be so many people who jump on comments, needs this, needs this, needs that. We know, we're not saying it's perfect, but let's just give somebody credit where it's due. This is an amazing piece for months into the journey, and they're already doing stuff like this. Imagine after a few years in a shop, working with other artists, tattooing people, and fully understanding and grasping the machine, how it feels, and almost treating it like an extra limb. Fairy, I can't wait to see what you're doing. You're going to be an absolute superstar in the tattoo industry. Well done.